What's going on, world? Thank you guys for tuning in. You were watching JFK's Way, and of course, I am JFK. So I want to thank you guys first and foremost for tuning in. If you're a collector or you're thinking about getting into collecting, you have a slight interest in collecting, I'm probably one of the guys you want to follow, man. So hit that follow, hit that subscribe, leave me a comment, a like, let me know what you guys think. Today, I'm actually going to show you guys something I actually kind of show you guys in every single video, but this time it's a little different. I switch hats all the time. I've been collecting hats for a very, very long time. I know some of you guys are already like, hats, what the? If you look at my previous videos, you see I was doing a lot of videos speaking about comic books and the resale and how certain things were going up in comic books. Also, I had a previous channel before where I was doing a similar thing with sneakers because the market and how everybody was driving up and with particular price tags and everything with sneakers. Well, it seems like recently there's been a surge of the same thing going on just with fitted hats. So yes, fitted hats. Some hats are super, super rare. I've been around for a while, so again, I've been collecting hats for years, man. So today I want to show you guys something that's crazy, crazy exquisite, something crazy, crazy rare, something that's not even 100 of these made on Earth. Yes, not even 100 of these. And actually, prior to customers like myself getting their hands on it, the company that makes them, which is Newera, they actually already discontinued it. So it's already over. Before it happened, it was already over. So I'm going to give you guys a quick glimpse of this. I actually got my package in the mail today. This is from a company I've actually been a customer with for over 10 years. So me telling you I've been a customer for over 10 years kind of shows just a little small link for longevity of how long I've been wearing hats. So this right here, man, this hat is, you see I got that trusty green blade. This hat is just, it's something I'm really interested in. I'm a fan of. As soon as I seen it, I was like, oh my God. But when I tell you some of the resale price tags of certain stuff, it's like, certain stuff is $200, almost closer to $170, it's like, for certain hats, like yeah, for certain hats. And being that a lot of teams have just switched up their names and stuff like that going into the future season, we'll show you guys this, but this is a, thank you to the guys over at My Fitteds, man. The company is called My Fitteds. Like I said, I legitimately can show you guys a receipt from over 10 years ago of me buying something from them. So this is actually kind of something I have not seen them do. The black bag, nothing super, super crazy, but the logo on it is actually in gold, if you guys can kind of see that. So I'm gonna get right to this, man. Like I said, this is actually one of my favorite logos in the entire history. And oh man, as soon as I get my hands on it, I already feel it. Yeah, it's one of those, man. This is velvet, ladies and gentlemen. This is velvet. This is, and it's that 67 series too. So now it makes me wonder if they're gonna do a 64. This right here is one of the things that drives a lot of price tags up too, because a lot of things that have side patches on it, you might see a regular, say, Pirates hat or Yankees hat, whatever, but if it just has the plain logo on it, nothing on the right side, or sometimes it's on the left side, they alter it sometimes, it's just a plain Jane. But this right here, size tag at the bottom, yes, that's my size. And man, this thing is beautiful, man. That's, I wish I could just let everybody out there. Well, actually, I don't want everybody out there to get a feel. Don't put your measly hands on the rarity. But yes, man, once again, there is less than 100 of these made on Earth. If you guys can get a real zoom in close, this is one of my favorite logos literally in Major League history. This logo is just really, really cool. It's something I kind of grew up looking at and just memorizing. I have history with this. So now before I get too far into it, it looks like a little bit of shades of pink probably bled into this literally because of the stitching, but that's one. Now let me give you guys a quick example of exactly what I was talking about when I mentioned side patches to you guys. You guys can see that. That's just a few. Now, there is a difference between some of these. Now this, of course, not just the shade, but no, the St. Louis Cardinals do not have a black bird. Yes, that's the team. This is St. Louis Cardinals. They don't have a black bird. Now, this right here, as you guys can notice, there's nothing on it. It's just the black bird, the Cardinal. This is St. Louis Cardinals. It's just, oh, there's nothing on this side. No, there's not. There's nothing on that side at all. So this is not from the side patch. And usually a side patch it'll have a few things on it. I'm gonna skip through some of these right here. We're gonna get to one that I actually recently wore. It's the very first time I actually picked this up at a place in Queens. As you guys can see, this is an iconic company. This is Newera. Newera they've been in existence since before I was even born. Not to say that much because I'm not super old, but if you see that logo right there, usually you know that it's authentic. When you see that sticker right there, you usually know that this is directly from the brand and the company that makes baseball, hockey, etc., etc. They are just the official licensed guys. This is a side patch. And if you guys can see this, hopefully pretty well with my camera here. I have a new camera, so you guys gotta excuse me, we're working on it. But if you can see that this is a World Series patch. So sometimes you get a World Series patch, sometimes you get an All-Star Game patch, sometimes you get an inaugural edition patch. So that right there can set a ton of differences just between hats. Like it might look the same. We might, well, you don't never usually see purple Cardinal hats neither, because of course St. Louis is not usually purple. But once again, just some of the rarities that I'm giving you guys are prime examples of it. And this is actually from the 64th collection. So as you guys can see, this is 1964. Hopefully the camera will pick that up pretty well for you guys. 1964 World Series Cardinals. That's what this patch is, right? Now, cool. Let's set this one aside. Now, I'm going to give you guys the 67 series. Now, I know you're probably wondering, like, hang on, 64, 67, like, there ain't no 63rd. Ain't no 63rd series. Ain't no, this is when they were actually legitimately in the World Series. So, but this is a complete set. As of right now that they've put out for the 67 series. So I do believe there's other versions for 64, like there's an all red 64 series, which I actually missed out on, but it's okay, it's completely fine because I picked up the 67 series. But that's what I mean, sometimes there is a difference, you know, like this one right here, this is the 67 series, and as you guys can see, the logos are different. So this is actually a Cardinal as well, but it's just a different one, an old school version. This right here is what we call the UV, which is the under visor. This one right here is sky blue. So with the red Cardinal. This one right here, this is my personal favorite right here. Crazy enough, I ordered the wrong one when I first ordered this. This right here, also from a spot in Queens. This is mint green, right? Boom. The mint green UV under visor, just fly, man. Just again, it's just a part of appreciation of collecting, man. So you know I couldn't stop there, right? Then they did the Major League Baseball logo on the back, old school style, mint green. Hang on, this is the one I initially got. This one is also from the 67 series, right? But that's blue, labeled as ice blue. And then I went and seen that it was two different versions. I'm like, wait a minute, this right here is the sky blue UV under visor. And yes, if you notice, the bird on each side of the World Series logo is also a different color too, which I thought was really cool that they did that. So there's all three reds. There's the red version, there's the green version, there's the blue version. Now, these are going for $55, $60 a piece when you order them, right? Some of the guys online, this is a quick flip. They're doubling their money, 120 plus, oh, 170, 180. So you see in some of these price tags, yeah, off the hats, it's kind of crazy sometimes, man. Now, last but not least, I'm going to show you from the 67 series is the gray and pink. Now, I'm one of those guys, man. I grew up, of course, in the Cameron era, the Diplomat era, when certain guys were just doing pink, and pink was supposed to be like the thing. I've never, ever done pink, but when I seen this, it's primarily gray, the pink UV. This has been thrown on a bunch of different fits. It'll be an all navy blue hat or an all black hat with a pink UV, and they're selling out. People love these pink undervisors for whatever reason. And as you guys can see, continuing on, the 67 series, finishing it off with that pink bird right there, man, that pink Cardinal. So again, this is just some of the few. And again, these are just the Cardinal logos. 64, I do not have a lot of 64s. Believe it or not, there is a few more out there. There's a yellow one at your Hat Club. Holla at me, man. Anybody that knows anybody over at Hat Club, please reach out to me. As you guys can see, I love, you know, the St. Louis Cardinals logo. You guys did an all yellow one. They labeled it the pink lemonade, I believe it was, but the Cardinal was pink and the entire hat was yellow. I don't really wear yellow, and mind you, I'm in Pittsburgh at the moment, but I'm not a big yellow wearer. And this one right here, this was a grill for me for a long time. This is actually just, it's not even a World Series patch at all. This is just stating the St. Louis Cardinals with the Cardinal on the side. Just a beautiful hat. When the original color scheme of red and navy, the red over the navy, of course. Just beautiful, man. And like I said, this thing right here, this needs to be in like a glass case or something. Like, you know, like they gotta be in a glass case or something. Even when you look at this, you can kind of see that it has like a pink tint to it. Like I said, I believe maybe because of course the velour and the bleeding and the material, it probably cinched in a little bit and changed that. But that's just a few of those, man. And I got actually one right here. This is epic. This is from overseas, man. This is a Europe edition. This is something that you don't see again. You're not going to walk down a place in New York or anywhere and just run into one of these. Now this, of course, the St. Louis Cardinals are not green, and they are not brown, and they are not green, and they are not black. But this right here, that white Cardinals just set it off for me, man. You see the red New Era logo right there on the side. And yes, as you guys see, man, keep your fitteds fresh, man. Again, if you don't wear it, put them up. Don't have your stuff looking like somebody sat on it. That's just the unfly way to be. But that white Cardinal just always set it off for me, man. It was just, it's like an albino Cardinal or something for a while. And now I'm going to get into the side patch one more time before I get out of here and show you guys exactly what I was talking about. And this is an exclusive from Hat Club, the company called Hat Club. Shout out to the guys over at Hat Club. This right here is a World Series. This is also a 64. You see that? It's that 64, the 1964 World Series, man. Pink UV, right? You guys see that, right? Pink UV. Hang on. Stay right there. I know what you're thinking to yourself. Didn't he already show us that? It looks very, very similar. Very, very similar. Even the green tints to it are almost identical. But this that 67. This that 64th. I told you, it ain't no 63rd.
Bitch, we not no 63rd.
It ain't. You get what I'm getting at, man. But sometimes that's genuinely really what it's about. So the price tag for one might be different than the price tag for other as far as resales goes. So it's just a crazy, crazy game that we're in. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for rocking with me, man. Again, if you were collecting, you trying to get into collecting, you thinking about it, and maybe you just rock with the kid in general, I appreciate the love. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.